Hey, COVID.
All right, y'all, what's going on? This is another episode of the Not Gonna Lie Bruh podcast. It's your boy D-Lee.
Big Foe.
Marvin Higgs.
DJ in the building, you feel me?
Yep. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling good today. How y'all feeling?
Oh, it's gonna be a great episode.
Another day, another dollar.
Shit.
Same shit, different toilet.
I'm smooth as always, you feel me?
Man, how y'all feeling mentally, though?
I ain't gonna lie, we went through a little mental destruction, but I'm good now, you feel me? Like, there's always bumps in the road.
Okay.
Man, I'm ready to quit my job, honestly. I need a new job. But you know what?
What do you...
I'm like a behavioral specialist.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh! Really?
yes.
I am not
You
seeing
wait.
coming.
Wait!
Man.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, Marvin.
Yes, bro.
I feel like we gotta talk about that, bro.
Jamie Foxx.
we gotta unpack that. Like, on some other...
Gotta unpack
We
that.
have to unpack that.
There's
Hey,
so much.
I'm not
about
gonna lie.
that, bro.
It gets to a point, but I
You did
like what
too?
I do. I ain't a behavioral specialist technically, but I'm gonna just say I do. I handle some of the same situations that y'all do. We gonna leave it there.
I think we low-key all do.
Yeah.
You did work for cars.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mind you, I'm
Dude,
like
that's
a teacher
crazy.
that don't teach the lessons that teacher teach. So like
Oh, yeah. I know what you. Okay.
social emotional lessons. But I still deal with the same crowd. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
How you doing? How you feeling mentally, D-Lee?
What did you just call me?
D-Lee?
I thought you added a little something to the beginning of that. Hey man, I'm cool. I'm ready for things to just start moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Amen to
Different
that.
direction.
Another chapter in your life?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like we getting to a certain point. I'm getting to a certain point in my life where I feel like I need to like do something a little different.
I definitely feel that.
I think it's like it. I think it's.
Man,
I think I need to just become a completely different person. Like, have you ever felt like the need to just like, no.
Regroup?
Let's calm down there, buddy. Let's calm down.
I'm
I'm always gonna be mean, but I think you gotta rebrand yourself at certain points. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
me? And so I think that's where I'm
Okay, the
at right
rebranding
now.
I get, you feel me? But like different person, that's like a next level type thing. You feel me? I feel like you can rebrand yourself as the same person. And I feel like not a lot of people will be receptive of that, but at the same time, it's like, who cares about them people? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best way I can put it.
It's not really like it's not really about my perception of my thought of how other people perceive me. It's more of like
How you
I think I
perceive
just
yourself.
I want to do something different.
For
I
yourself.
want to change it.
Better
Like
yourself.
I really want to like. I think my biggest thing growing up is that I don't really have hobbies,
Mm-hmm.
and if I do have a hobby, it's probably not the most productive.
Yeah,
But,
makes sense.
But I'm trying to find what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I think it's just more like trying to figure out who I am and what I like.
So you know what you gotta do though? You gotta sit with yourself. You literally gotta sit with yourself, and like that time you feel bored or whatever.
You gotta regroup.
Like like you really gotta sit down. Like you gotta embrace that boredom. Really sit there and let your thoughts register, and like figure out what you like doing. Like not even what you like doing, like what's for you. So it's like you really gotta like. It's gonna be boring as shit. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it's gonna help you advance to that next level. What you're looking for, you're gonna gain by literally just sitting with yourself. A lot of times we don't give our time selves to sit with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you need that time to sit with yourself and figure out what's next. Like you need the time to figure out where, not even just to figure out what's next, figure out where you are right now. What are you doing? How is this promoting to where you want to go? You know what I'm saying? You need that time.
Yeah.
So like give yourself time, sit with yourself.
Yeah.
And that means like no talking to niggas on the outside. Like literally just sit down, let your thoughts roam. figure out what your thoughts mean, make sense of it, and move forward.
Everybody need that for real.
How you, dude? You didn't even say nothing.
Big
Same shit, different toilet, man. I'm just living. Nah, my cousin texted me. I ain't tapped in with her in a minute. She asked me that. I'm like, you feel me? Like I feel like I'm just going with the flow at this point. I kind of like what D-Lee and DJ said. Like I do have to get back to really just evolve myself. Especially being a recent like graduate, like
Congrats.
that shit, like that postgraduate life ain't no joke.
That's 7 months. I'm telling you, bro. Them first 7 months.
Fuck that. The first 2 years.
It's different for everybody. You see me 7 months, 2 years. My homie got a job with LMU within 4 months of post grad.
Yeah.
It's different for everybody.
So like,
but
I got told the first 7 months. I don't know if this was like a jinx or whatnot. Them first 7 months was hell. But like after the 7th month, literally, I started getting it together. So it's like I don't know if that was like a jinx or whatnot. But at the same time, like, you know, like
but
it's not you're not alone in this situation.
check it out though.
It's normal.
Check it out. You know, I don't got 7 months for that. I gotta get this shit together yesterday.
Hey, bro, you know what? And now that you're saying that, I'm glad that you came to that realization. Because
Oh my god.
I actually, you remember when I called you?
Yeah.
Okay, just know I was talking about you before that. I was talking about you a couple times to a couple people, and I was like, maybe I need to say something to him because
I got locked up again.
yeah, bro.
I'm like, granted, it took me too long, but I'm at that. Well, I've been at this point for like a cool minute, but I'm at that point where like I'm locked in and I need progress. I need progression.
So look, I ain't gonna lie, and I don't want to get hella spiritual on y'all, but like the sermon in church this past Sunday, it was literally to wait, like literally wait. Don't rush nothing. Like when stuff is supposed to happen, it will happen. But you literally gotta sit there and go through that process to wait. Like just wait. Don't rush nothing. Like you get your trials and tribulations, you gotta thug through. But when stuff is supposed to happen, it's gonna happen.
I promise, bro. I don't know if like pastors be having like Zoom meetings, but my pastor said the same thing. I promise you. He said when God wants it to happen, he's gonna let it happen or he's gonna make it happen.
You know what I'm saying? So like don't ever try to rush progress though. That's the moral of the story. Like you just gotta like let shit flow.
I think where I kind of fail at sometimes is that I kind of in the moment I forget to just kind of like let go and let God. You feel me?
Low key, that's where I was. I was talking about that first 7 months a little minute ago, right?
Yeah.
Take the wheel.
At first, I was stressing. Like, I gotta figure it out. Like, shit was going bad. Like, you get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I was having a good time. Like, I was still traveling. But, like, I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. But, like, and then I came to a realization. Like, I turned myself back to God, went to church. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not supposed to be where I want to be yet.
Right.
And then I just let it go. What happened? 2 weeks later, I got a call back. Interview. Boom. We have an interview. I'm in training in a week.
Yeah.
So it's like, sometimes you gotta really remember to like, as human, we're not gonna remember. But like, we gotta let go and just let things flow. God got the final answer, you feel me? Like, we're gonna be where we need to be when we need to be there.
Yeah.
God's a beautiful thing, brothers.
Amen.
God's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. This is, a very interesting show. I think this is going to be a very insightful conversation. And I think everybody's gonna enjoy this one. Even if they don't, I mean, they're gonna watch it, so that's all we need. Usually a view.
They definitely gonna watch it.
It's a view.
It's gonna be
scary.
It's a view.
It's gonna be
different.
All right. So today, the premise of our conversation, we're gonna premise it over our unpopular opinion. Are y'all ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Let me hear it.
I'm ready for it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So this show's unpopular opinion is that society creates a division both between men and women, but women are the ones that fall for it.
I think we need to specify with which type of men and women though on that one.
What do you mean? What you mean?
I don't
Elaborate.
feel like it's for everybody. I don't feel like this topic is for everyone. I don't
That's
feel like
insightful.
this topic
Really?
is for everyone.
So what type of men and women do you feel like?
I feel like it's for black men and black women.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the floor, brother.
I see it. I see the vision. But yeah, go on.
So like, I mean, I feel like, of course, we know, like, let's be real, society. We know who society is. We not gonna get into that, but society is gonna paint black men and black women against each other because they want us to feel in regardless. You get what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, and I'm not gonna say like it's restricted to black women because some black men do, but I feel like black women fall for it more than black women, black men. You know what I'm saying?
So okay, so let's start here. Do you feel like part of it has to do with one, the fact that, you know, like a lot of people say that men are a lot more logically based thinkers
No, I'm gonna be
and not emotionally based thinkers?
I don't. What I think it stems from, and I will say this, and part of it is our fault as black men. Well, I ain't gonna say our fault because it's before us, but I feel like a lot of this stems from, like, you know, the whole single mother narrative.
Okay.
So I feel like a generation before us who didn't have what it takes to be fathers, low-key built, which made it easier for society to like feed off of that. You get what I'm saying? So now you, in this day and age, you got a lot of men that want to be fathers, but you got a lot of baby mothers who won't allow them to be fathers, which further feeds into that narrative.
I see that. There was, I don't mean to cut you off, but like to backtrack off what you said, there was, I forgot what it was on. It was, I'm pretty sure we all know the comedian Funny. I think it's Funny Marco. He was streaming. He was on the phone with his girl, and you could see the frustration on him and in his voice that she would only let him see his son for a week. As society, why not even society, why is she only let him see his son for a week? Seemed like a good dude. Like we can't judge him. We don't know what's going on inside the household or inside the relationship that they have. But if he wants to be if he want to be a good father, allow him to.
And to feed off of that, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying like this is with all women, but like even in our situation, right? She will push that whole independent mother narrative. You get what I'm saying? But you got a man that wants to be in his kid's life. This is a situation I've seen like all too often. Like I have little cousins whose fathers want to be in their life, but
the woman won't let him.
And it happened to my family member, so I can't speak too much on it. You feel what I'm saying? Or I can, because I really don't care. So it's like, if they want to be in life, let them be in their life. Like, I didn't really start connecting with my father until post high school graduation. And that's not my mama's fault at all, honestly. Right. And that's what I say, it's a generational basis thing. Stuffs get passed down. Like, my mom is just a unique scenario. She wanted me to know my dad. He didn't want to know me. We started connecting. He came to my high school graduation, false promises. He made false promises after graduation. But, like, we're coming to a better standpoint now. So, like, but now it's not on a father-son relationship. It's on a man-to-man basis. But you got people who went through that and don't want that for the kids. And now they're trying to, like, not have that for the kids. You get what I'm saying? But yet they being met with a barricade.
Now, let me ask you this. Cause you grew up for me with your mom majority, like, raising you.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fox, how'd you grow up in your household?
I'm blessed, I'll say. I had a 2-parent household pretty much all my life. But moving here initially, I was living with my grandmother and my mother. So my dad had to handle business in Florida. And for like the first, I don't remember, but 2-3 years we first moved over here, I got to know my grandmother a lot. So I'm blessed, I'll say. but there definitely be trying times with like, I mean, it's marriage, obviously. So, but you know,
I asked that, and do you want to speak on your situation, your household?
I mean, I had both parents in the house. I think my situation was a little different though, cause like I am a mama's boy. I'm not gonna lie,
amen.
but I think the reason because like my dad was disabled, and so he had a stroke when I was 5, and so I kind of became like his built-in caretaker, if that makes sense. So it just became like certain points where it was just like, oh yeah, this is like a lot for. He had a stroke when I was 5, so like by the time I was in first grade, I was like speaking for him, like everywhere with him.
You have
So
to be
it was
the
like,
adult at such a young age.
Yeah, that's how it be.
But I mean, there were he's taught me certain lessons. You feel me? But I don't think I really learned what it was to be like a man until college.
Yeah. You know what I will say on that though? Like, regardless of like me not really growing up with my dad, like I had really like influential father figures in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like my goddad played a big part. Like my manners, my granddad, like I had manners. Like you feel me? I believe in like holding the door for women to walk first before I walk through. Like I believe in all of that, like chivalry. Like that's been a big thing that I've been brought up with. But that's like due to my granddad be from Louisiana. Like I only have my granddad for the first 7 years of my life.
What part?
Minden.
I don't know where that is.
I don't know where that is either. I just know it's Minden though. My auntie used to live out there though. But like, you feel me? And I get a lot of like praise for something that should be so normal.
Fair. Chivalry is kind of dead.
We're gonna talk about that another day.
That's another topic.
Oh,
But
yeah,
that's another topic.
That's another topic.
I
It's
do
kinda
have a
dead.
question.
Yeah.
With coming up in a single parent household as a man, you expressed how your upbringing was with your, what did you say, your uncle or your godfather?
Godfather.
With your
Not my
godfather.
uncles, for sure.
If the roles were reversed, if it was a woman or a lady or a girl who grew up without a father, do you think that they're how I'm trying to word it correctly. Shit.
Go ahead, big dog.
I'm not trying to ruin it.
This podcast all about no filter. You might as well
All
just
right,
say it.
their
It's a
perspective
not gonna
on
lie,
men.
bro. Podcast. Go ahead, just say it, bro. We here now.
Not only their perspective on men, the way they respect men.
Oh.
Because I feel like without, and this is my opinion, not gonna lie, but it's my opinion, without a father figure, sometimes like they get like, they don't know how to treat a man. They don't know how to respect a man. Men deserve respect too. Yes, we could be we're supposed to be the gentleman, have chivalry and stuff like that, but we also deserve respect.
Yeah.
And sometimes if they don't have, I'm not saying all the time, I'm saying sometimes if they don't have that father figure, they don't have that upbringing, it can get a little wicked. I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
See, this is the only reason. Like, okay, this question is like, it's not really a question for me though, because like, my mom had her father. You know what I'm saying? Her father was my first father figure. When my granddad died, it was my goddad. My goddad is like a military vet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
structure.
yeah, like I had good male influences. This is why like I turned out the way I did. So it's like, my mom has a respect for men, but I don't know what it looks like to not have a respect for men. Like that's a new thing.
To not have respect for a man.
Yeah, like that's a new thing to me. Like,
I think it's. But what's weird is that it's kind of looked at as a women empowerment thing to not respect.
So, and this is my thing right here. I'm all for women empowerment. Trust me, like
100%.
Like 100% behind women empowerment. My only thing is, do not tear us down in that process.
Yes, because ladies, chat, are you listening? Is this camera on me? Is this camera on me? I swear to God, the word sassy is going to tear the black community up. The relations between black and black men and black women is going to tear the it's gonna tear it up. Why are you whispering? What's going on here? Because
We
I
can
just
do that.
what?
We can do that.
I
It's
feel like we
crazy.
can do that.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. Continue your thought. Continue your
I
thought.
just feel like it's. I mean, like the word sassy is just like. I mean, my only real problem with it is that it has a feminine
Perspective.
or feminine connotation.
What did they say
I'm
now?
glad that you're touching on this. I'm glad that you're touching on
So
this.
Sassy
it's
man
just more
apocalypse?
like
That's
it's
what
just
they
more
saying?
like I understand that certain men may do a certain a lot, right? But then it becomes like, all right, do you just not have an argument?
So,
Because if because I'm arguing with you, or because I have a debate with you, now I'm sassy. It's just like what we have a problem here.
hold on, watch this.
Oh Jesus, Chad, he's about to speak. What is he doing all of this
A whole
for?
commercial break.
So look, you know what I'm saying? This is my thing about fat right here, right?
Okay,
So,
he gonna say this nigga's a sassy.
no.
Oh, okay.
So look, you know, growing up, right? We talk, oh, men not supposed to cry, woo, woo, woo. We're not supposed to show emotion, all that.
Mm.
Soon as a nigga show any type of emotion, soon as a nigga like any type of thing like that, you feel me? Oh, he's sassy, he showing too much emotion, he not a real man, woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Soon as a nigga like realize who he is as a person, be like, I don't want to go for that. Niggas get called sassy.
It's no win. Like
You know what I'm
in
saying?
general.
But like at the same time, and this is for the young men out there, you really gotta say, fuck what they talking about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
You really gotta say, fuck what they talking about.
I cry.
Because like at the same time, bro, be true to yourself. If she's calling you sassy for standing on what you believe in, leave her. Leave her. It's somebody out there for you.
But it don't even gotta be somebody you're dating. It's just, you know, people. You can't even have a nice debate
with a
without
woman
being
like
called
that.
sassy or feminine or nothing like that. So it just be like, well, what is the point? Like, can we just give me an argument?
You all know that shit don't faze me.
It don't.
It don't faze me because I already know like the niggas they be talking about. One is their pick of niggas. That's one. Two, they just generalizing.
He said,
So
who you deal with is who you choose to deal with, is what he said, chat.
and don't make it everybody else's issue.
Hold on, let's reiterate.
That's a
Let's
heavy one.
reiterate
That's a
that one
heavy
right
one
there.
right there.
Let's reiterate this right here. Who you choose to deal with is who you chose to deal with, chat.
Because I'm not gonna lie, there's been many a times that, damn, because I just did what you just did, and I'm not even gonna. Anyways, I'm acknowledging it. I was about to say I'm not gonna acknowledge it, but I'm acknowledging it. But there's been many a times where I've had a homegirl or something like that, and they're telling me, "Man, this dude is just too good. He's just too nice." Like, da 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 da, and then it just be like, but like you fucking with the nigga that like is doing it up outside.
And
Like,
you know what? It be those small moments like that where you just gotta like not only call them out, but just like reflect on where we are as a society.
yeah, I mean, but okay. Now, what I can respect is the people that own it.
That's true.
The people that own their
respect
situation. Okay, cool.
I respect
But
that.
then there's people who are like, kind of like, I just really don't understand why this is happening. Why does this keep happening? Da, 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 da. And it's just like, bro, come on, gang. Like,
You gotta-
like you know,
what
I know
you're
sometimes
doing, bro.
I do shit where it's like, oh, I'm kind of insane because I keep doing the same shit over and over again, hoping for another
Different
result.
outcome.
But then I'll be looking at other people. I'll be like, oh,
It's not just me.
oh,
You will learn a lot just by observing other people.
oh,
I
yo,
promise you
so
would.
much shit.
yo,
What?
So much shit. That's why I'm
Hey, you
the way
wanna know
I'm
what's
at.
funny?
yo.
That's why I'm more the way I am, bro.
You wanna know what's funny about it, Eric? For people to not know that you're observing them, all you gotta do is be loud.
You said be loud, so
Like, put it like this. It's a lot of times I'll go out and I'll be like the center point of attention, right? that don't mean I'm not paying attention to everything going on around me.
You on your P's and Q's all the time.
Exactly. So they'll think like, oh, we fucking here. Whole time I'm doing this, I'm still looking at all of y'all. See everything going on. And that's why I like all even a person who knows a lot about people, so that when people start screaming and stuff and saying what they want to say, I'm like, but how are you mad at this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you mad at this? And they be like, how you know that? I said, because I saw you. Because I was paying attention.
Bro.
I was paying attention when you didn't think I was.
People don't understand peep game.
People really don't sit back and like peep the scene. You know how many people are like unaware of like anything?
That shit's crazy.
Oh, I know.
I know niggas that have lived in Los Angeles for like 20 years.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
Don't know where the fuck they going, where the fuck they at. They don't know what, like, they don't even know, like, it just don't be making no sense. And I'll just be like, bro, like, what's going on here? And it's like, I feel like even then, when I'm not from somewhere, I'm always looking, like, around. Maybe it's my LA thing. I've never really been in like a crazy situation.
I wouldn't even say it's an
LA
thing because a lot of people who leave LA and go to other places and
they still
there's LA in it. Promise you. You see me? I've talked to people. And it's not. Maybe it's just. I'm not gonna say it's a man thing or I'm not gonna say it's a niggas thing.
Man thing.
Because women be living free.
Yeah, I'm gonna say ladies.
Women live free.
I will say
here in the world.
I will say this though. My street smarts, all that, I learned from my older sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how to pay attention, how to know what's going on. I learned that from my older sister. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a man or woman thing. It's a who's really like living here, who's really from here, versus like the circumstances you grew up in. It's really got to deal with the circumstances you grew up in. Because if you grew up in a different circumstance, of course you're not gonna pay attention to it because you don't know to. You know what I'm saying? But if you grew up in a certain circumstance, you have no choice but to pay attention to shit.
Which is fair. I just don't understand it sometimes.
But I will say this. As men, we have different rules. Like a lot of stuff that women get away with, we don't get away with.
The color thing.
Not even that. Like, think about it. You got a stoplight, right? Light turn green. Person in front of you not going. A woman hunt the horn like 4 times. Niggas be mad. They pull up on side, see it's a woman to keep going. Imagine if it's us though.
Listen, nigga, it's a different story.
Shit out.
Nigga, you's a weirdo, blah blah. Nigga, what the fuck, blah blah. You're a weird nigga, blah.
You give me like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We have no choice but to play by different rules.
Which is true. 100%. I think we do play by different rules. You know where another place we play by different rules?
Where?
The club.
Ooh. I can tell you, I ain't getting it for free.
The club. The club. You know, and it's crazy because living in LA, it's crazy when people come out here and they're like, hey, where should I go? Don't have a place for you. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't go.
Oh, you don't know any clubs?
No.
Fuck no. What makes you think I'm going to the club? My cousin just went to the club recently, right? Guess how much the section was?
200.
No.
Nah. At
no.
At Poppy's, it's like 6, right? 6,000.
It was like 3.
3,000. For a section.
Yeah.
And he bought it. Keep me.
You know how much? You know how much?
Yeah,
no, I mean,
we could stretch that.
I mean, he split it. Don't get me wrong.
You know what's funny?
Even,
but
3,000 for a section, right? I can pay 3,000 to throw my own event.
Literally.
I'm not paying 3,000 for no section. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I've also come to realize that I think partying in LA, unless you go to a day party, you can't really. Well, maybe you guys have a different opinion because you guys actually party. I don't really party like that. I don't like partying unless I know whose event it is. I know where it's at. And then on top of that, it's like we can't just go to the park. We can't just like, I mean, some people parking lot pimp, but
crazy.
Man, I don't know who you talking about.
Some people parking lot pimp in certain areas, but it's not really like a culture. Like we can't just pull up somewhere. Like you gotta really know somebody with a spot to really like do something that's kind of big and viral. You feel me? In my opinion.
No,
See, this is the thing though. Money talks, right?
bullshit.
You paying $3,000 for a section. Okay, it really all depends on what type of motion you got at this point, because that $3,000 could talk for you more than buying a section. The same people that will be in your section, if they really want to be in your section, will come to your event that you paying $3,000 for. I would rather pay $3,000 for a venue, make all my money back, right?
That's fair.
Then pay $3,000 for a section,
but that's
where I'm only getting what, 2 bottles.
Well,
10 spaces and some fucking champagne.
They had a $3,000 limit. Oh, granted, you know those bottles are like marked up the ass,
like a motherfucker.
But they had a limit. Yeah,
I'll say I've never bought. Have I? I've never bought a section in California.
No, I've never. No. I probably only went to
Vegas.
one club in California.
I bought one in Vegas. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even
In
like
Vegas?
clubbing out here.
That's kind of worse.
It is worse, but
That's kind of worse.
What?
Actually,
I'm gonna be real.
why am I talking? I've definitely been in a section in Vegas.
I didn't buy the section in
The
Vegas.
fuck?
I won the section in Vegas.
It was like raffle or something.
Hey, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
Dre's, that was fire. I'm not gonna lie. Dre's,
I've never had a section on a section.
Dre's, that shit was fire. But granted, we had a horrible fucking artist. We had fucking. I mean, well, okay, well, no, actually, this was a.
It was a day party or
This
night
might
party.
be controversial, big dog.
This was around the time.
Who was the artist?
Let me get there.
Who was the artist?
This was around the time that this artist was already like kind of being in the internet for having bad performances around the time. It was Cardi B. And so don't get me wrong, like Cardi B has good songs, but at that point she was having like it was like every show she was doing, she was having a problem with like the DJ or something. Like it was just so then by the time we got there, I was like, oh, okay, like it's Cardi B, like whatever. Like yeah, she would start beefing with the DJ and shit. But yeah, nah, I don't. Dre's was cool. I did. No, actually, I don't know if I should say that. That might get me banned from Dre's.
It was a night party or day party.
It was it was a club nightclub.
I feel like you should say it.
I should say
We hear
it.
it
So
now.
I've come to realize that I do this thing whenever I'm traveling and I'm lit. I am invincible. Sometimes I tell people I'm immortal. Even when I'm sober, I'll tell people I'm immortal. But when I'm lit, I think it's just like I get this like certain like bounce about me where it's just like, hey, nobody's fucking with me. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
So it got to the point.
that.
No. Here's the crazy part. I think I said something about like, oh, if somebody touch me or anybody, I'm putting this whole bitch down. And I said, but mind you, I did not know I said this. I didn't know this until the next day. Mind you, this
liquor had bro turned into Omni Man.
Bro, do you realize the liquor had us to the point like, bro, it was like 4:00 and we were in the Venetian, and literally, these people, I forgot who told them that we were Greek. But they just started playing like Greek songs. So I started doing "Wipe Me Down" and this and that, and like everybody just started doing all this crazy shit. I was like, bro, what the like? Yeah,
Wow, you look back and I'm like, what the fuck? Why
did I do this? But yeah, no, I don't.
It happened when I was back in Fresno, and what it was on the summertime, and I think like I just like made practice squad like walk on kind of shit. Nigga, it was around graduation time too. So everybody was there. R.I.P. my nigga Dooley. The football team was there. I see my football nigga. I'm like, man, mind you, I'm lit, nigga. I said, man, hey, I just made the team, blah, blah. Mind you, I didn't really make the team.
Were you talking about the football team?
Yes.
Oh shit.
So my homie LP was a D lineman. I'm cool with like, give me all the D linemen. I'm like, man, I'm buying all y'all a shot of Henny. Bought all them a shot of Henny. I see the quarterback, he drinking beer. I bought that nigga a beer. I'm not gonna say who the quarterback was at this time. Next thing you know, I see this nigga in the corner tonguing down a female. I'm like, damn. Woke up the next day, saw my bank account. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would I do that? These niggas don't even really know me like that.
And you didn't make the team.
Yeah. It was. I'll say this. Hold on, wait, no. Check it out. For my own purposes,
hey, bro.
this was around spring 20. I had other priorities.
Hey, that's double homicide, bro.
Yeah.
You a different nigga.
That's
Yeah.
stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't know.
Nigga,
But it's also, you know what it also is, though? I feel like I just get pressured up whenever I'm outside of the country. I don't know what it is. I just be like, people get too close. Bro, why the fuck they so close to me?
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, I never do this. I never do this anywhere else. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like a pressure thing. Like, because I feel like people from other places, they just be wanting to fuck with you. Like, they be knowing where you from.
I got to assure they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Some people.
It's a bad thought in your head, big dog. Like,
Yeah, it is what it is.
like
Now, what we talking about, though?
Shit.
I think, back to what the original
the
topic was.
original topic.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it.
Like you said, women will, feel me, they use their pretty girl privilege, all this
Oh,
other
shit.
stuff, blah, blah, blah. My homegirl, I'm not gonna put a name out. She used her pretty girl privilege, got a section at Poppy's with bottles for free. I hit her up. I'm like, hey, can you see what you can do for me? She knew a promoter.
Hell no.
Nope, nothing. He said this is the price. He can't do nothing for you. I said, well, I can't.
But you know what's crazy?
Emotion,
Though?
not
You know what's
your
crazy about that same
emotion.
situation?
Her motion, not your motion.
I promise you. Like I said, we throw events, right?
Mm.
We have an event. We have a section. Say we flip the energy, we're like, oh, can't do that for you. I promise you, we will go through way more turmoil
Mhm.
than what when you just said okay.
For sure. Without doubt, I don't have more than on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the biggest lesson is, or the biggest statement that needs to be said is, we need to all realize what we're doing, and we all need to keep that energy and remember it, and not try to hold that against nobody when we know what we did.
Fair.
The word of the day is accountability.
Accountability. Ain't nobody got that shit, bro. Okay, so you brought up pretty girl privilege, and I do have like a random question. Do you feel like a contributing factor to the disconnect between black men and black women is the manufactured competition between women? Like the artificial competition that women have against each other.
That does play a part. You want to know why it plays a part? It's because, all right, let me give you a scenario.
I mean, granted, there's a man side of it too. I think it's more of a monetary thing, like, but
we play right into that shit.
But we we're just
we play right into it, and this is where we fuck up. This is where we fuck up.
Oh, look at you, accountability.
So like, exactly, of course, but like, think about it. Pretty girl privilege. I'm gonna give you a scenario. Women are banded against each other by their own doing. You feel me? It's like a territorial thing. You got a man, right? Flashing, chains, whatever, money, sections, all that. He pays more attention to the girl that's not. Put like this: a girl thinks she popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
She be in the vicinity as other girl. This person popping, whatever, got section, whatever. He goes for this girl, the one that like the outcast.
Mm-hmm.
This girl's gonna hate on this girl because she's the one that's getting the attention.
Mm-hmm. Because that girl thinks she's more popular than the outcast.
But guess what? If they talk and they come to an agreement, guess who the common enemy is gonna be?
The dude.
Exactly.
So what you're saying, right? And we're gonna take it back to kindergarten terms, right?
Oh, yeah.
High School Musical, right? So what you're saying is that Troy Bolton, aka Zac Efron, was the villain.
Yes. Zac Efron was a villain in their eyes.
Hey, that is a very in both of their eyes?
Yes. Because they talked. At this point, they talked. If they was to ever talk, they would come to the conclusion that neither one of them was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the one who was wrong was the person who was doing the stuff to the person who was it who usually doesn't get that much attention but was getting paid attention to now?
I don't know.
So in High School Musical terms, Gabriella...
Sharpay Evans was wrong, but Zac Efron will get blamed.
In real life?
Yes.
I'm not mad at it.
That's hilarious.
Hey, you know what? You're kind of right. But you know what also is? We take advantage of this whole, of the titles thing. And so if we don't have a title or we're not exclusive, we're going to take advantage of every avenue that we can.
And this is where we go wrong. You know where we go wrong?
No, I don't blame them.
No, but I'm going to tell you where we go wrong as men. Oftentimes we get caught up not thinking with the right head.
I'm gonna get back to you on that one, but go on.
Oftentimes we get caught up not thinking with the right head. We will know right from wrong, and we will know where stuff will lead us, but we think with the wrong head, and it get us in a situation that we didn't think was coming.
I'm gonna say something real quick. Something my goddad always told me. I'm gonna say to the big camera, don't let the little head outthink the big head.
Downstairs region.
Now that's what we talking like rest in peace like that like
downstairs region.
No weird shit. But you said your uncle, right?
Yeah, my godfather. I called him
He's Jamaican, right?
Are you asking me if I'm Jamaican or is he Jamaican?
I know you're Jamaican.
Oh, no, he's not Jamaican.
Oh, okay. I just want to
Nah, but yeah, don't let the damn.
It was just a question.
Nah, yeah, like he said, don't let the little head outthink the big head. Like really, just like. If you ever feel like, like you tempted and you feel me, you want to do this, that, and third, take a second, take a deep breath. It's just like...
I'm going to tell you right here, this is a method right here. Shit gonna sound crazy, right? Hey, chat, hit 20 push-ups and see if you will make that same decision you would make before you hit them 20 push-ups.
As a witness, he really does this. He really be doing this shit, bro.
So I need you to explain your thought process as you go through this process of like, yo, I want to fuck her. And then it's just like, I'm sorry, what?
Who said we wanted to do that, there?
You thinking with the wrong head, nigga, what you doing?
I was putting out scenarios, gang. I said it was me. Like, but I will say like this, right?
Wait, hold on, chat. No, because we're not gonna let you pass on that. We're not gonna let you pass on that one. Because you want to know why? I'm not even putting that on you. This nigga just said he witnessed you do it.
As in the push-up.
Chat.
The push-up part, yes.
No. Come on. Did we just hear the same thing?
I did hear that.
Am I tripping? So I think... Hey, I'm not tripping here. This is just what I just heard.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
I mean, okay. I'm not gonna put you through the whole thing.
Messy boots.
Messy boots. You know what? You know fucking what? You damn right. You're damn right. That's what I am.
I don't need that shit.
So look, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a person who don't like to make necessarily bad decisions. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I want to know that a lot of decisions I make is my clear thought. You know what I'm saying? So before I make any decisions, I make sure that I like clear my head first.
Oh, so push-ups clear your head.
Push-ups don't just clear my head; it like releases stress from my body. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start doing that for real.
So it's a lot of times that's the reason I don't dive into making the wrong decision.
So would you transition to doing that for every decision, whether or not it may or may not be bad?
I would say every decision, but if it's a decision I'm conflicted on, then yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
Scary.
It's a new method, guys. Push-up method. Clears your mind.
It doesn't really clear your mind. It actually physically releases stress from your body. Therefore, like, you're not going to make the same decisions you make if you got pent-up stress in your body. Which is a lot of times the reason you make bad decisions. It's that pent-up stress.
Have you ever meditated?
Yeah, I meditated.
Meditated?
That shit don't work for me. I got ADHD.
Really?
Can't focus. Shit. Golly.
I'm about to say meditation help.
Okay,
Shit.
this is gonna sound crazy, but it's going back to our conversation earlier. Did you have an IEP?
Fuck no. They got honors classes.
I feel bad for I'm not gonna say who the homie is, but he had an IEP.
Well, we can't laugh at this. We cannot laugh at this.
No, sometimes. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not
so
funny, but some IEPs are like bullshit.
My nigga got an IEP, bro.
No, for real. Okay, no. I'm sorry. I have to bring in my kinesiology degree here.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a class on adaptive physical education, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so stop. So
I want to hear it.
So
We gotta cut this out.
for a kid to get an IEP, they have to pass one of 3 tests.
Mm-hmm.
One of 3 tests.
Pass the test to get
So
an IEP.
It's not like a test,
But like to see where you at.
But you understand like an experimental test.
Oh,
Like
okay,
they're like
yeah.
testing the kids. But like in order to say you have an IEP, there's like you have to pass one of the 3. So you could just be a kid with a fucked up life. Stop laughing.
That's not funny. That's not funny. It's the way you said it. It's the way you said it. I promise. It's the way you said it. Nigga said that shit's rolled off the tongue. Yeah, fucked up life. Like,
Go on,
I'm not
D-Lee.
supposed to laugh at that. Come on now.
So you can just have a lot going on in your life. And that can be really like affecting you at school. But because it's like, a continuous thing, because some
Fucked up in
life
at,
is
at
fucked
school,
up.
Yeah.
So like you just kind of get classified with this IEP that sticks with you forever.
You know what's crazy? You told me something I already believe.
That's crazy.
No, I'm talking about like it's a broader message. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
You fucked up at home.
No. First of all, let's be real. The education system was not made for us anyway, right?
Oh shit.
We can get into that.
Shit.
Yeah, I can go down the whole.
Yeah, that's another episode. That's a full
education
episode.
system was made
That's
for us
another
anyway.
full episode.
So, like, all you told me was that they discovered new ways to keep niggas down.
There's always gonna be.
Look at the population in your school.
There's
What's the
always gonna be
majority?
another
What's
way.
the majority of demographic that has IEPs? It's always a minority, right?
It's,
Like,
no. I can tell you what it is. It's black and brown boys.
Thank
There's-
you.
Literally, if you go into
Hold
a
on.
class, a special education class, you are going to see a sprinkle of girls. They're most likely going to be black or brown, and then the rest are black and brown boys.
I'll say this. Because like
I think I ate with that one.
I'm not gonna say some people that was on Westchester football, or it was really just one. He was on Westchester football. He had an IEP. Granted, that nigga was a dog at football. He was hard, but he was just a dumbass.
Keep going.
It's the way you said it. I gotta clarify.
It was his upbringing. It was what's going on at home and stuff like that. And granted, it's a lot of them that fall into a single parent household or just like in the street stuff like that. And feel me, they're like, man, like they really like it's fuck school. But they passed that IEP test.
You know
So
what's
now
crazy?
that's the only way they stay in school.
You know what's crazy about that though? We understand the reasons behind getting the IEP, right? But mind you just said biggest demographic is black and brown boys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that colleges give a fuck about how they got into the IEP?
No, but honestly, if you got an IEP in college, use that motherfucker. Use that motherfucker.
You can get IEPs in college?
Dress. You never heard of Dress?
No.
Dress is like it's like the IEP or like this, not special education, but it's like the department within your school to where you go and you register with them, and then now it's like if you're taking a test at school, you can get extra time. Like you can take the test.
I thought that was a disability center. That's what I know.
I mean, but yes. It's the same thing.
It is, yeah.
That's basically what it is. So like if you have an IEP and that's on record that you have an IEP, you go to the DRES office, and if you need extra time on your test, your professor is legally has to allow you to get extra time on your test.
So if you got one, Use
Use
your
it.
advantage.
Use it. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I'm saying it sounds like a fucked up message, but like most of them are falsely diagnosed. But if you got it,
Use it to your advantage.
You know what I feel like, bro? We didn't really touch on the subject at hand. Like, we kind of getting sidetracked.
We did a little bit.
I was about to ask a question that may or may not
Go ahead.
resemble it.
Let
What's
me
it
hear
called?
Jamie
Hold on,
Foxx.
Because you brought this up. I feel that was last week, and I feel like we need to focus on it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, niggas. Does a woman have the ability to classify what a real man is?
No.
oh shit.
And I say no because does a man have the ability to classify what a real woman is? Do we?
No.
And I see no.
We don't. If we don't,
No.
You know what happens if we do? We
What?
get called sassy.
we get called sassy, we get called misogynist, we call it the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't have that ability, how could they? You know what I'm saying? It's a logical
Double
standpoint of
standard.
thinking. Fuck double standards in this aspect. In all honesty, like, you do not have the capability of classifying what a real man is. First off, your perception of a real man, if you had a father, is based on your father. If you didn't, it's based on a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say that your father was really what your mother wanted?
It might have just been the one night stand.
It might have been what you seen, but what you seen ain't always what it was. There's always hella unhappy couples that don't let you know what's going on with them. You get what I'm saying?
Doors, yeah.
And then you wonder when you grew up, your parents got divorced. The whole time it was shit going on since the day you was born.
Or
They
prior
just
to.
finally caught it.
Since the day
I know.
before you were born.
Godly.
You get what I'm
Hey.
saying? Like, you can't classify what a real man is. We can't classify what a real woman is. You get what I'm saying? First of all, a real I'm not even gonna get into that.
No, I think no, not at all. I think, but also I think there's a lot of that's a very what's the word? It's your definition though of what a real man is though. Like our definitions are gonna be completely different.
Yeah.
I feel like a real man definition caters to what a real man does in regards to himself, and that translates to the people he cares about. I don't believe a real man definition derives from what a man does for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like how he carries himself, what he does, like, to move forward, is that what defines a real man. It's not what he does for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That basic, granted, how he carries himself, decisions he make will translate into how he cares for a woman.
Right.
But I don't feel like what he does in that aspect is gonna make him a real man or not. That nigga could be a pick-me.
But that's what I'm saying. Some people, like, you can feel like certain things are being pick me, but then Marvin Higgs, I'm not gonna use myself, but Marvin Higgs can then feel like that, like the same thing is not that pick me ish. It's more of like just kind of expressing yourself, or really like, you get what I'm saying. So I think that's where it's like going back to like the self identity thing. I think you really need to like get in tune with yourself. I think taking your suggestion as well as like really sitting in your room or like sitting with yourself and being like, who am I? What do I have to find? Yeah, understanding yourself. I think that's like the last person you're ever going to understand is yourself.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
And I feel like that's what it takes to be a real man.
Understanding yourself?
Not even just really understanding yourself, because that takes a lot.
Doing the work to understand
yourself. Exactly. Putting in that work to understand yourself is what makes you a real man. Because if you don't understand yourself, if you're not catering to yourself, you can't be there for nobody.
Yeah.
So therefore, like, unless you walking around, I'm not gonna say this. Let me figure out a different way to say this. Unless you walk in the path that we walk, and our paths are different. So that's a whole different bunch of scenarios. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not trying to recognize yourself, if you're not figuring out what it is, how you navigate this walk of life, then you don't have the ability to say what a real man is.
Yeah.
Because you don't understand what we go through on a daily, especially as black men.
Yeah, because it's like a whole different. We have
We
to be on.
in a whole different ballpark. We got a lot of shit to worry about when we live our everyday lives, especially living out here.
Yeah, I don't even feel comfortable with the police sitting behind.
We
me.
don't got the
Living in
police on our
America.
side. We got niggas tripping on us for no reason.
Yeah.
Society.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we got to be on lookout for everyone. Versus, for instance, I was talking about this earlier. You driving, you know how to drive through certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
You know not to react to nothing. You know to like keep navigating, keep going, right? Say you in a car with your girl, and somebody sitting at the light too long.
Yeah, I've had.
They start honking the horn.
Bro, no.
You know who the first to get picked off for that is? You.
Yeah, I've had to tell my significant other sometimes, like, hey, let's not do that because I'm gonna be the one that has to fight and do all of that. And that's not me really saying I don't want to fight. To be like, I just it's
So
not
you
like
wanna
The thing
fight.
is, if it's a avoidable,
No,
if it's
but-
an avoidable situation, why am I putting myself in that
Yeah.
situation?
it's like yeah, like we already black, and then it's like now I'm getting into an altercation while black,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm big, so it's just like I'm a big
Hey.
black man.
and we missing
Scary.
the important factor.
Altercation.
Scary
This is
black
altercation.
man.
Altercation go anyway. We never know what that other person has with them. We never know who that other person is.
What
Yeah.
they got, who
You
they,
know what
how
I'm
they
saying? They
function.
got a gun. They could be having a bad day.
They could be 5150.
And somebody having a bad day could be the most threatening person.
Yeah, I will say there was a story, and so one of our friends, our really good brothers, he had a girl, and I guess they had a situation at some club, and another older brother basically told his girlfriend like, "Yo, don't." Oh, I think the situation was the dude bumped into her or something like that, and she got into the dude's face, and then was like really getting at him and things like that. And so the older brother was like, "Hey, don't do that, because say if that man hits you, now he has to come over here and get up on him, and he might have to do something to him, or the dude might do something to him. Now it's like a chain reaction. Now niggas is driving up north to come do something to somebody we don't know, because all of this, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that she was wrong in the situation. It's just more about, hey, bro, be realistic. Like, these are situations that could be avoidable. I understand, like, it could be a lot, but, like, sometimes we do need to just turn the other cheek.
Exactly.
You just need to
You know
turn
what
the
I'm
other
saying?
cheek, bro.
Especially like turn other cheek should be ideal if you know that you're not gonna be one handling that situation.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like this where that narrative comes in to where like, oh, I want a nigga like this, I want a nigga like that. But cool, you get that nigga, boom, he do that, he end up in jail. Guess what? You on to the next nigga.
Yeah.
Now that nigga is sitting here serving his term for sticking up for you, and you just left him out to dry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to
So
Boombox.
back to my earlier standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Being a real man, it only can be defined
Bye, man.
by the people living through those situations.
Yeah.
You
And
can't.
I don't feel like there's no real definition of being a real man. It's only a definition of being a man.
You can't.
I don't feel like
be-
there's no fake men. I feel like there are men who act like we know what word coming next.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Nah,
But
I was just gonna say you can't be a man if you never been in a man's shoes.
thank you. That right there, that's the statement we're running with, and that's the one we keep it.
Yep.
You can't define a real man if you ain't never been in a man's shoes.
And just cause you a woman and you wear a size 12, no. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about being a man.
Okay, all right. On that note,
All
right. On that note, we're gonna get to the last little segment of this show. It is
All right,
called
bet.
"Ask Your Bruh." So this is a question that came from the chat, and we're gonna touch up on it a little bit.
Bet.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This question is asking if you stripped away any If you stripped away gender expectations, social media validation, and performative friendship, what kind of connection would you really want?
All right, say that one more time.
That was a mouthful.
If you stripped away gender expectations, social media validation, and performative friendship, what kind of connection would you really want?
You know what's crazy about this? This is where, like, I ain't gonna lie, I work with kids, right? So a lot of times they tell us, hop into your kid bag, right? You remember them days when we was just on the playground and your friend was whoever walked up? Y'all get on the court together every day.
Mm-hmm.
My connection I would want is to be whoever like what I like.
Mm-hmm.
That's the connection I want. It's finding that connection. Like, we like similar stuff.
Fair.
I say that, like similar stuff, but you cannot be the same person. Like me, I cannot date another me, a female version of me. Cause I know how I am. I know how I get. I know how, for me, sometimes I'm a hothead, stuff, all this stuff.
And she would have a beard.
I just can't do that. I can't do that.
I got a great answer to that question.
Let me hear it.
You know how, think of like where we are in this point of time, like this like specific time period. Like really think about it. Like clothes on our feet, shit, technology, how far we come as humanity, bro. I kind of just want to just like exist with somebody and just like really like
Vibe out.
take it like all the way down to like the basic form. Cause I kind of attribute it to like a spiritual way in a way. Cause like, I'm thinking like God and like we have all this stuff planned out for us, or like did we like start, you know, drifting from God's will and his vision for humanity. But I kind of just like want to go back, like, you know, maybe like Garden of Eden, Adam Eve times.
So
just
we
like
eat
really
every tree but the ones we're not supposed to.
You want
basically. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm thinking. Just like
I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like that was hard instructions. Honestly, I don't feel like that was hard instruction. My mama told me not to do some
Don't
shit.
eat that
I
apple.
didn't do it. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't eat that. Don't
My
do
mama
it.
say do this, and don't do this.
what
You know,
I would not do it. Like, I will say,
I saw something and it was like maturing is realizing that the friends that your parents didn't like were really not good friends.
And I'm not gonna lie. And you know what the funny thing you say about that is? I've always had good judgment because anybody I brought home,
Yeah, I don't like bringing nobody to
my
house.
mom did like. Only person she didn't like was one of my exes. She had to go.
I'm crying.
One of them. I ain't gonna say the recent one, but then my mom actually let the recent one.
Oh Jesus. I would say to end this off, I would say the connection I would want is just like a friend. You feel me? Like somebody I can really like kick it with, really like just be me around.
Like Ed and Eddie.
Be goofy. Like I'm goofy as hell.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Yeah. Just be rude sometimes too. Like
Oh yeah, you gotta have tough skin to fuck with me.
To be honest.
yeah. I be bullying my girlfriend. But anyways,
Same.
we're gonna get out of here, guys. This was another great episode of the Not Gonna Lie Bruh podcast. Make sure you come back to another show because I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna want to hear this. All right, y'all. Peace.
Okay, Coleman.